first off, congratulations not only on your album, but your Grammy nomination. It's been a pretty awesome year for you guys.
It's been a pretty great year, yeah. We're expecting that the rest of this year will be just as awesome.
Right on. Now, you guys have released, album Heartthrob. It's a little bit different sound, and I understand this was a conscious effort to go this way.
Yeah, absolutely. We always sort of strive to do something a little bit different with every record, and whether it's like pushing ourselves in terms of the sonics or the fidelity or songwriting or different themes or whatever it is. So this definitely is our poppiest effort, I think, to date, and we think it's our best.
It's pretty awesome. Now, you guys have been doing this for over 10 years. Usually when somebody hits a 10-mark year in their career, they usually are in a downhill slide. But you guys, you're just getting close to your peak. Do you feel all of this momentum surrounding you guys right now?
There's definitely a lot of momentum, which is exciting. And, part of our plan 10 plus years ago when we started was to sign with an indie label because we didn't feel ready to deal with momentum or sales or, success, really. We were just out of high school. So I think Sarah and I have taken maybe the longer, windier road to where we are right now, but I think that we're stronger for it, and I think our band's success now isn't going to be devastating in any way. We have a really strong relationship with our audience, with each other, with the music, and so it feels pretty good.
I understand that you guys possibly record, at least write some of your music on complete opposite ends of the country. Mm-hmm. Can you just tell me about this process a little bit? 'Cause it's unique.
It's the only process that we've ever, had in our career. We've lived now in different cities from each other for over 10 years, and we've always recorded and written songs separately from each other, even when we did live in the same city. So it was a little trickier to get the material to one another when we were using dial-up or bad computers, but it's honestly, it's sort of the way that we prefer to work is separate anyway. So it's usually maybe halfway into the songwriting process that maybe we'll send MP3s or sessions to each other, and we'll sort of start to weigh in on each other's music in sort of a producer or editor type role, maybe make little suggestions here or there, or just give a thumbs up, and it's worked for us. And we've never been the kind of band that was in a rehearsal spot jamming songs out. So really the only time that we feel that we sort of have to get back in the same room is when we're actually making the records, and often we're not even in a city that either of us live in when we do it. So usually we're packing our bags and going to make a record.
That's mind-blowing. You're like the average fan. You have no idea.
You're gonna be okay.
I don't know. I need a moment. Individually, I'd like to know who would be your dream collaboration, because you guys have worked with a lot of people.
This is such a tough question because we have been so lucky over the years, working with Against Me and The Reason, another Canadian band, all the way to the other end of the spectrum, Tiesto, David Guetta, Morgan Page. It feels, and it's all been accidental. We never went out and in search of these people, it just happened. And so I feel superstitious. I feel I can't say who I want to work with because then I know for sure it'll never happen. So I'm locking it up in the Tegan vault. You don't get to know.
Oh, what if I asked you who would you not like to work with? Don't answer that.
I wouldn't say it because I'm Canadian, so I would be I'd love to work with everyone.